Okay, this is my second reflection vlog. Basically, it's an up-to-date, really, on how things are going, what we could do better, what I've done well. Personally, we've gone on a fairly good start to our webisodes. I think this time we're actually getting some good progress in. We're working well as a team. We're getting basically getting all the points down, what we need to do. We've done both our teaser and our actual advert for it so far, and it's had pretty good feedback from it, in my opinion. It's been pretty well made. The advert, I think we could have put a bit more acting into it, but I think we rushed it a little bit, which probably is the only real downside to it overall. I mean, we did well on the how long it took us to make it. The editing wasn't too bad. Jack's pretty good at editing, so he did that perfectly fine. We did have a bit of problem because Luke was actually not in for the first day of recording. We had a bit of problems there, so we still had a backup plan and got some people to record, and we had the filming all sorted out and done. But aside from that, it was fairly good. But on a notes on how to make it better would be definitely to have more backup actors, have more acting overall for footage, because when it comes to when you're putting things together and editing it, it's better off having more than you need than less than you need, because with the more you need, you don't have to use everything, you can use it for later on. But if you've got less, you've got to try and like stretch out that amount of footage and make it viable. So that needs to be worked on. So far though, for the rest of the progress, we're going well. I personally made an actual production schedule, which we'll be sticking to. So this Thursday, I'm going to be booking out some cameras, and we will be either doing the location stuff this week, or I'll be writing off the script. Depends on which one I do first. I'll be doing the script as well, so it's whatever I feel like I'm doing first. Basically, the script will just be all fairly put up to the letter. It's just not in order, because it's just going to be a bunch of random sketches together, record them all, and then put them all together in a order and see how it works and see what goes better there, etc., etc. So we've got stuff to do. We've got basically our last few weeks planned out already as well. So we know when we need to record, we know when we need to do this week. We're not going to be sat there on the computers thinking, what do we want to do this week? We have ideas of what we need to do, so we'll do that. And hopefully if we stick to this production schedule, we'll have it on time and good enough quality to my liking, because I don't want to have a low standard webisode. I want this webisode to be really well. I want this webisode to go really well and to exceed. As the clients, we spoke to a few people about our ideas on how they think personally. Lots of people have said it's a good idea. It's got a lot of good feedback from it. A lot of people have told me that it's been really good. I've actually had people that I know personally have told me and seen the advert and been like, it's actually really good. You can make a lot out of it. So fingers crossed, we'll be making it perfect and it'll be really good and funny, and a lot of people will find it relatable in a way. If you find it funny, then job's done. That's my goal, is to make you laugh. So yeah. Difficulties. I've already mentioned about difficulties really. Even though Luke was ill for it was like a week or so, maybe 2 weeks, we still were able to do everything else. Unfortunately, it did put us a little bit behind, and I had to do a bit more of the actual work. But it's fine. We've done the logo and everything, put the teaser in. He's better now, and we're going to make sure we have a backup plan just in case one of us do fall ill. For example, if one of us falls ill, I'm making sure to have 2 SD cards for recording, so that if I do fall ill, we have the SD card still. Because I don't want to end up finding out if let's say I'm ill when I can't leave my house or something, and they need the SD card, and it's like a few days before due in time, we're kind of screwed on that one. So we need to make sure we have a spare SD card for the cameras, so that we do have backup footage if need be. Revisions, nothing else really. That's pretty much it. Personally, I think we're doing pretty well. We'll be starting recording and everything else like that in a few weeks.
Next week.
Well, yeah, next week. We're doing, well, it depends really. We're doing next week if we finish the script. If we don't finish the script by this week, then we'll be doing it next week.
Yeah, but we want to get it. At least
Yeah, we'll have it all sorted out. We've got like 3 or 4 weeks to record. It's just going to be the first week of recording just the location area, and then recording the actors. But I'll make sure have actors know all about the scripts and stuff. So
all those areas, I'll do the recce.
yep, that's cool. Job done.